Hey there, welcome back. In this video, you will learn how you can streamline your data transfer from Elementor forms to different applications like SuiteDash, which is a client service portal software, and Google Sheets spreadsheet. So guys, if you're using a client service portal, that is SuiteDash and Google Sheet to save the data that is coming from your website forms that you have created with the help of Elementor, then this video is a treat for you because here I'm going to show you how you can automatically add the form submissions, the data that you're getting from Elementor forms into SuiteDash and Google Sheets. And we can set up this whole automation without any coding just by a few clicks. So if you want to learn this, stay tuned with me. Let's begin. So to set up our workflow, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation and integration tool. And to reach this page, guys, you can use the link I have pasted in the description. And from here, you can sign up for free. And you will get free automation tasks every month to test and set up your automations. Okay. So guys, sign up right now from the given link. And after that, you can sign in to reach the dashboard. From this dashboard, guys, click on this Create Workflow button. Here you can provide a suitable name to your workflow. So let me provide a name here. So I have given this name here. Now you can click on Create button and you can see the workflow page is loading up here. And on this page, guys, you will find the basic building blocks of our automation, which is the trigger and the actions. So guys, trigger is that event which is going to start the workflow, and the actions are the automated responses of the trigger. So there can be many automated actions for a particular trigger. In our use case, guys, getting a form submission via Elementor form plugin, it is going to trigger our workflow, and the actions would be to add a contact in SuiteDash and a row in Google Sheets. Okay, so when you click on this trigger window, it will ask you to choose a trigger application. So here you have to choose Elementor. Okay, and here you have to select the trigger event as new form submission. And it will give you this webhook URL. So guys, on this URL, you can receive the data from Elementor to here in this workflows response. Okay. So you need to add this webhook URL first inside the settings of Elementor application. And these are the instructions written to make this happen. So let me show you how you can do this. First of all, just click on copy here. Okay. And go to your WordPress dashboard. This is my WordPress dashboard, and from here I have opened a contact form which I have created with the help of Elementor application. This is the form I have created. Then click on Edit with Elementor option, and the editing page of Elementor plugin will open up. Alright, so this is the Elementor's editor, and here when you click on any of these fields, on the left hand side panel you can see the Content tab. Under the Content tab, when you scroll down, you will find this Actions after Submit option. From this field, you have to add an action which is called webhook. Okay, so when you add webhook as an action after submit, it will show you the webhook field right here, just below this Actions after submit. You have to open it. And here in this blank webhook URL field, you have to paste the URL that you copied from your workflow. Okay, like this. And then click on this update button right here, and your form will be updated and the webhook URL is added inside this form. Okay, so our form is updated. Now you can open this form. So I am opening the form, and here you can see as we have copied the webhook URL, it started showing waiting for the response of this connection that you are creating with Elementor. So this means after adding this webhook URL, we can perform a test submission. Test submission means now I am going to manually fill the form with some test or dummy details. And as I'm going to submit, the details will be captured here in the response section, and that will act as a test data for us to set up the automation further. So let me just fill in the details. Let's say the name of the person who is filling the form is test, and the last name, let's say, is name. Okay. And the email address would be testemail@email.com. Okay. Here you can provide any dummy number as well. Something like that. And here you can put the city's name. Okay. And now you can click on submit and your form will be submitted. You can see the form submission is successful. Let's check in our workflow if we got the data. Here you can see guys, we have received the data, and here you can see the first name is test, last name is name, this is the email address, this is the city, this is the number. These are the same things I have filled in the form, and they are now captured here, right? So after getting this data, we want to create a contact in SuiteDash first. Okay, so I'm going to connect SuiteDash here in this action window. Here is SuiteDash, and I'm going to use the action event here as create contact. Then click on connect button. From here select add new connection, and here it's showing public ID and the secret key. So guys, to find the public ID, you need to reach the integration section of SuiteDash. Okay, and you will get these two things there only. So this is my SuiteDash account. Here is the profile icon on the top right corner. Click on it. From here, click on this integrations option under the my account section. And under the integrations page, you will find this secure API option. Click on secure API. Right, and here you can see we have this public ID. You can just copy it from here and paste it here. Okay, and here you can click on this add secret key button, and here you can provide a name to this key. Okay, and click on save, and your key will be generated like this. And you can just copy this key and paste it here, and then click on save, and you will be connected with SuiteDash. Okay, like this. Here you can select the role of the contact that you are adding, like prospect, client, or lead. Then it will ask for any prefix, so you can just select it, or you can just leave it blank. So to leave it blank, you just can toggle this map button to on, and then you can erase this help text and keep it blank only, because we do not know who is going to fill in the form. It can be a professor, a doctor, or Mr. or Mrs. or Miss, anyone. Okay, so let it be blank. Then it will ask for the first name and the last name. So just map the data from the previous step. Here you can see we have received the test data here. So to map the data here, you just have to click on any of these fields, and the previous step will appear here in the drop down like this. And when you click on it, you will find the data right here. So just click on this first name label to map it here. Then similarly the last name, the email address. Okay, and similarly you can map the city. So it is asking for many things, but if we do not have all the things, so you can leave all the fields blank which data you do not have. Just map the data that you have. All are not the required fields. Just remember to map the required fields. Okay, now you can test your connection with SuiteDash by clicking on save and send test request button, and a new contact will be created here under SuiteDash. So this is the contact section of SuiteDash, and let me click on save and send test request button here. So this is the response we got. Here it started showing success value 1. Okay, that means we got a new contact added in SuiteDash. You can just refresh this page to check it if you have received the data here. And here you can see we got the data. A new person is added here, which is a client named as test name, and these are all the details. I have mentioned it here, is saved in SuiteDash. Okay, so this is how it is going to work for SuiteDash. You can open the contact as well to see all other details like this, the first name, last name, and the city. Okay, now guys, I want to send the same data to Google Sheets as well. Now to send the data Google Sheets, just click on this plus icon, and here you need to connect with Google Sheets application. Just search for the application's name and select the action event here as add new row. Then click on connect button. From here select add new connection, and then click on sign in with Google. Alright, and from here you have to select that account by which you have created the spreadsheet. Then you have to provide some additional access to the Google account. So just click on continue. And you can see the authorization is successful. And we are now connected. Right, and here it started asking to select your spreadsheet's name. So this is my spreadsheet I have created, and the name of my spreadsheet is Elementor Contacts. And here when you click, it will show you the list of all the spreadsheets that you have. From here you can select the relevant spreadsheet's name. Then it will ask you to select the sheet name. So I have already one sheet here named as sheet 1, so it is auto populated here. And here you can see it started showing name, email, phone number and the city fields. These are nothing but the headers of the columns I have here. Okay, so to send the data on spreadsheet, you need to map the values of these fields here right now. So you just can map the details like this. Just map the name, but in the name map both of the labels, first name and the last name. Okay, then map the email address, phone number and the city details from the Elementor step, right? And after mapping all the data, you can just click on save and send test request, and this test data will be sent here and captured here in the next row. Let me show you. I am clicking on save and send test request button. All right, and this is the response we have received. Let's check in our spreadsheet if we got the data, and here you can see we have received the data. Test name is the new contact, right? So our connections are working fine, and we are done setting up this workflow, and you have to set up this only once. After that, guys, it is going to trigger every time whenever someone is going to fill your website form, and a new contact will be created in SuiteDash, and you will get the data of that contact here in your spreadsheet automatically, because we have mapped the details here in these steps. Okay, and I'm going to paste the link of this workflow in the description so that you can clone this workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.